Alrighty, so today I'm going to be talking about the application of quadratic equations. So this is the equation. It's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that is the superpower of equations. And we get the ABC from this polynomial, and you'll have all sorts of combinations for this example. And so some common mistakes and everyday use. So the common mistakes are and I've seen other people mix up the negative numbers and the numbers in general when plugging into the equation. And some everyday use is kind of what I'm going to show you next. It's used for everything, really. All like doctors, um, builders, people who construct homes, furniture designers, engineers. It's all over. Math teachers. Uh, so the first example is basketball. So Peter Parker climbs to the top of a 48-story building with his basketball to make an epic trick shot, just like Dude Perfect. If he throws the ball at 4 meters per second, how long will it take for the ball to hit the ground? So for this example, to make it a little easier, I'm just going to do until it hits the ground instead of into the basketball hoop. And so that's the equation is represented as this right here, the negative 2t squared plus 4t plus 48. And so there's our ABCs right there. And so we'll plug the ABCs into our equation, simplify it down, this square root to get 400. And then thanks to our handy dandy calculator, and you could also do it by hand, you get 20. And so when we solve that, we solve first with a plus, and then we solve it with a negative. And so we get the plus is -4, and the negative is 6. And we can't have a negative time when throwing a basketball down because that's not possible. So we get 6 seconds for the basketball to fall down to the ground. And I love this picture. I made it, so I'm kind of biased. Anyway, so the second example is the rug. So your mom wants to buy a new rug for her office. Her office is 15 feet long and 12 feet wide. She wants to leave a strip of uncovered floor that is equal on all sides. She's able to afford a rug with an area of 108 square feet. So what are the dimensions of the rug? So we'll first, we're gonna do find the area of the room and also the rug. So here, I'll explain. So we have the area is length times width. And so we know that the length of the room is 15 feet and the width is 12 feet. And because there's X, they're gonna be on all sides. And so the length is 15 minus these two sides, the 2x. And then same with the width. The width is 12 minus 2x. Right, that's how we got those. And so we'll plug that into our equation of the length times the width. And we know the area is 108. Well, that's what we want. And so we're going to distribute each one. So 15 times 12, 15 times -2x. And so with that, we get we get 4x squared minus 54x plus 108 equals 108 or 180. Yeah. And so we'll simplify it by bringing the 108 over, and then we'll put the ABCs into our equation. And once again, we're going to solve the square root, and that's a big number, 176.4 or 106 and 4. English, yes. So we're going to put that into our calculator and we get 42. And we're going to simplify it down because they all have 2 in common to 27 plus or minus 21 over 4. And the answers we get are x equals 12 and x equals 3 halves. And so we need it. Not both of these probably won't work. So we'll try to figure out which one does work. So we're going to first put 12 into our equation. We're just going to go with this one. And so that equals -9. Kind of like our last one where we can't have a -9, a negative distance or negative time. We can't use 12. So we're going to use 3/2. And with this equation, we get 12 feet and 9 feet. So 12 feet in length and 9 feet in width. And so those are the equations, examples. And so that's basically all that is. So thanks for listening.